Him, her, and me. Him, 6'5", onyx with gold post shoulders, but him only look like a husband. Him don't make love to her no more because her carry his baby. Think him forgot her invested placenta and umbilical cords in him, buying baby formula, take away from him being a man. Don't mind being a daddy though, just as long as it don't interfere with all those other things him's got to do, like flossing with friends and tossing up that ass. One of them punk ass brothers too damn afraid to be a real man, ready to accept everything except responsibility. Now him find her disposable like diapers can't afford to buy. Don't move him like her used to. That's cause him don't love her in the first place. Her just a showroom wife, display model for family and friends, cause him needs a freak in his life, like old girlfriend, baby mama. She always let him be a man, tell him to quit job so him don't have to pay child support, so him leave her be a daddy only when it fitted him's schedule. Her got marriage and divorce certificates. Spend time mostly with bitterness, like that be all left behind of a big wedding. Besides unused gifts from unmutual friends, ain't got no time to ask for help. Too busy being mama and daddy. Plus, that be a sign of weakness. Though her got plenty emotional muscle, him got her questioning strength. Afterthought choices sometimes muddy 2020. Her command respect in every area of life, except choice in men. But her liking this new thing. Think it's better to be chosen than to choose. Fingers caressing her body with legitimate desire, though most of her almost forgot. Attention paid to every part, someone wanting to talk to her even after sex. Him brought herself down so much her feels strange being lifted now, too uncertain to enjoy it all. Forget what love looked like, though me be staring her in the face 6 out of 7 mornings, although her know the value of option her whole exceed stock her ever have in portfolio, still unsure whether to invest more, always looking to upgrade, cause him coming around corner 6'5", looking like a husband. Me come in right and wrong time, right time. Cause her love in need of surety, and me got enough conviction to underwrite her pain. Wrong time. Wrong time cause me only tall enough for family photos. Her scared of real love under 6 foot. Me celebrate her with like national holiday. Come with stick of fire, ignite dormant embers. Listen with patience even to history of him until finally her embrace with caution. But me afraid of image me don't fit into. Try to conform, but grow and be limited since turning 40. Don't like her hiding me from him, now doubting, wondering if it's only a convenience to her, can conjure original dream back into existence. Her think guilt can make him a real husband. Me just want her to notice how tall me is when we ain't laying down. Thank you. I don't know how I get caught up in this stuff. Must be an occupational hazard. Or something like that. How you guys doing?
Magnificent!
Huh?
Magnificent!
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try this. Yeah, turn it up. Yeah, too much black life has been defined by Jamestown and Serena Williams' U.S. Open. Cat suit and dog season, like Berlin girl got back like pre-American history, like them white country clubs where she practices dissimulation. pouncing on unsuspecting debutantes, dispatching them like private tennis lessons. Now, she don't fit in, but she got access and assets. See, ass kickings reside in her forehand. They envy her game that chisels onyx frame. See, jealousy has many aliases, like them television images that feign acceptance, glaring with a precision ugly, even at a Grand Slam tennis tournament. And Serena, she ghetto fab, a tall drink of Compton cocoa, and blonde too, but she ain't no Heather, no Anna Kournikova. She done already won this game, ain't waiting no return from Vogue or Cosmopolitan to emaciate her self-esteem or mold her into a European model of beauty with bulimic backhands. Called Serena, she thick. She thick like sisters supposed to be, with thick lips and thick eyes and thick hips and thick thighs and mostly a thick attitude, and I like it. Just saying. Think she didn't realize acceptance only got to be on your terms. Racism is like lycra if you wear it long enough. Stretching like rope to lift any cultural references, attempts to express gratitude for features African to flow the way the Niger runs. See, natural hair and shapes are held in contempt. Lacks loveliness unless it's given master's approval. And even some of us buy into that shit with self-deprecation, Michael Jackson, and permanence, like Joyce Brothers hypothesizing, incapable of realizing that white men, they fantasize about sisters with question marks attached at the base of their backs. They just don't want their white psychologists to include it in their research. Recognize that service has been broken. It's century 21 and your volleys fall short. Sexy is not a white tennis dress. It ain't Barbie. It ain't London. It ain't New York fashion. It ain't networking depictions or Hollywood fiction or restrictions or on-screen castrations or the limitation of black men in love streams, but that's another script. Seasons change to fall. One size does not fit all. Big boned is a turn on. The lips, the honey, and the brown sugar. And I like it. Whenever success isn't transparent and it wears and wears color, roaches come out just to infest the environment with another anorexic supermodel, trying to roast our futures in easy bake ovens and cookie cutter images of attractive. But see, my view is from another definition, standards that exceeds your perception. The queen, the mother, and the sister, giving birth to relentless beauty, celebrated and refined and altogether undefined by your conditions and your labels. There is no collagen needed, no implants are necessary, because in the beginning, God. In the beginning, God. In the beginning, God took the dust. In the beginning, God. In the beginning, God. In the beginning, God took the dust and He created. And she still exists. And she is my desire. And I like it. Let's do this. This is a track off of my CD. I have 2 CDs. They're available tonight. If you want to buy them, I'll be happy to sell them to you. Yeah. $10 a piece. River and Moan. Or I don't need that. So this is a track off of Devastated Girlfriend, form number 2107. Just saying. My nights are black and blue, battered and bruised. And like Mitch Green being taken out on the streets of New York by Mike Tyson. I guess I antagonize love too much. When I assume the position of horizontal animation, I find myself clutching feverishly to this inanimate teddy bear that's all too indicative of our present history. When I lay me down to sleep, girl, dreams don't follow me anymore. I find myself meandering through arteries of abandoned relationships. I want to see you, but I can't. My eyes won't open even though I'm awake, and every night I'm struggling, searching my pillowcase, struggling to find one strand of your hair, though my bathroom floor is full of them. No, I have not changed the sheets because they reek of our sexuality. The stains that cover them are like signposts to an age that has passed me by. Your mama told me you got married. Girl, it's hard to believe because yesterday you were holding me and calling me your only love. I'm crying now. And I know that a man's not supposed to cry. How is your sleep uninterrupted, and how can your face still canvas a smile? Girl, you treat me like an obscene phone caller dialing random numbers, like a politician, You are always unavailable for comment. You know, today I actually had 2 consecutive thoughts that weren't about you in this role I played, like I'm wearing Orson Welles and Citizen Kane, but I forgot my lines. And I feel as though I am destined to only rehearsals for love, because it's no way that I'm going to get the part. I'll never feel the role, truth be told, so I sit alone, isolated, naked in the dark, hoping that one night I'm going to hear the sound of your key at my door. My sofa's still wet. Still wet from when we made love the other night. You said I hurt you. But I heeded your request to continue with pugilistic passion. The girl, you stripped me of all of that. You left me dangling like a heavyweight contender awaiting a title shot against a fighter controlled by Don King. Was anything you told me true? Was anything you told me true? Or was even our lovemaking contrived? And now it's as though you only oblige me with misguided confessions of contrition, as though you might be sad for the damage done to my ability ever to contend again. If it was true, your love was so replete with depths of commitment and trust, and tell me why. Instantaneously, I became inconvenient. And I know that to you, I am no longer a marketable commodity, but there isn't any way this could have been a mystery. I loved you, girl! Like a devoted Hare Krishna to Edmund Smith, or even the Dalai Lama himself, the chant of your name was intermittently upon my lips, because you were the mantra that brought peace into the reality of my existence. I'll be alright, girl. I'll be alright. See, I just got a year's subscription to Jet Magazine, and I can't wait to behold in the centerfold. 3 years I'm dying. Dying because I dare to live inside the refuge you provided. Dying. Dying because I trust in the absolute believableness of your promises. How your lips caressed the truth. Dying. Because I love how you touch my spirit, how you massage my essence, you gave reason to my being. Dying. Because it was your breath I breathed, and my spirit resurrected from a life asphyxiated by an eternity of regrets. Dying. Because you took me at market value, caused my stock to soar beyond the index of love and devotion. I am dying. Baby. And it's the day following the day that you no longer know. Thank you guys. Yeah. My goodness. Wow, that was fun. Never fall in love again. goodness. This is crazy. Father Umdi was here tonight, man, from the Watch Prophets. That's poetry royalty, Father Umdi. Yeah. It's a blessing. To come up under people like Umdi and Kamal and all of these amazing Wanda Coleman, all these people around Los Angeles that was just a blessing just to be in their presence. And it's a blessing to be in your presence tonight as well. So let me read a couple of things here. Can I read a couple of haikus? You guys into haikus?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just letting y'all know my name in Spanish is El Freco.
You don't want me to try to say it.
Inside my mouth, you are a river at flood stage. Oh, Mississippi. You'll think for the same. She's ripened. He's a peasant, hungry, ready to harvest all her food. All right. I had to get those out. He's a magical nigga. Niggas is magic. He's a magical nigga. Niggas is magic. He's a magical nigga. Niggas is magic. I am a playground sorcerer, conjuring wizardry from my waistband. Watch me go from 12 to 20 in less than 2 seconds. Nothing up my sleeve, no WMD strapped to my person except for my black body, never mistaken for above suspicion. At what age does black boys or girls metamorphosize into threat? Unscientific research is overwhelming. Birth is a precursor for threat to infect the black body. So I can never point my mortality in the wrong direction. Like standing upright, erect, posture equals defiance, disrespect. Melanin transforms me suspect, cause district attorneys and grand juries have determined blackness can't be exercised. When black bodies lay limp, torsos, prostrates in a dead pool from excessive bullets or chokeholds, you cannot trust what you see. Black bodies are magic. Their murder incantation. Teens transform into hulks, boogeymen in plain view of uniforms and badges. Blackness must be disbelieved, disacknowledged, discredited, disvalued. Black is that itchy garment that can't be worn over justice. Even teenage sisters can't save their black baby brothers with screams that reverberate over Lake Erie's surface. How does Kaya Yoga police herself? While cobalt cowards hide beneath a gazebo of proper procedure. So I'm an afternoon soothsayer. Watch me pull innocence from between the pimples, sweating adolescence in my forehead. While the merit of my memory is deliberated in situation rooms, as though I were Fred Hampton's unknown son. Watch my demise via 1080p. My disappearance is reasonable, not simply a Vegas maneuver. When I perform my illusion in public, there is no reappearance. I'm only replayed at your discretion, like a sitcom in syndication. When black blood is spilled, it isn't as complicated as other races of blood. Black blood doesn't leave a stain on time or the conscious. It is invisible and unrecovered. Not enough hemoglobin to whisper human memory. Who can locate the blood of Trayvon, of Oscar Grant, Tanisha Anderson? They were sorcerers too. Their blood coagulated to vapor, forgotten by 400 days. When black blood is spilled, closure masquerades Houdini-like. inside due process. When police murder black blood isn't as complicated as other blood. Their plasma doesn't leave stains. When spilled on a white perception, it is invisible, imperceptible, even when black bodies are fragmented by panicked projectiles, supple lambs legally shredded in less time than it takes to murder, less time than it takes to be pulled over for an improper lane change, less time to play loud music in the backseat of an SUV, and less time to be born black and grow up unconstitutional. These unwitting hemophiliacs, compelled to morph imaginary inside the surveillance of a neighborhood watch, state-sanctioned executioners await their opportunity to become the magician's assistant, trigger happy prosthetics, initiate the final vanishing act. That's why real magicians always wear black. Real magicians always wear black. Watch me transform into menace. Watch abracadabra in my waistband. Watch me disappear in less than 2 seconds. I can disappear in less than 2 seconds. Thank you.